Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Stellaris. Today we are finishing up, well, we're continuing from where we left off yesterday, which is we are going to be continuing to carve up the Favarians' former territories and turn them into a productive power base, and we are also going to be slowly bolstering our economy to the point where we can hopefully in fact, we just can go to war again now. Man, there's so many people who hate us right now. How are the DAAR doing? They are pathetic compared to us. We may actually be able to just come in and kick the shit out of them now. Actually, you know what? We might. I'm gonna rename this fleet to, hold on, it's Defense Fleet. Oh, sorry, Defense Force. Zeta Delta. There we go.
Special project complete.
Very good. The Kawkusis have once again been modified to be much better. Already is default. Alright. Nice. Okay. Okay.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
What technology have we got? Ooh, battleships. We can actually get battleships and citadels. Ooh, this is... You are tempting me with lots of things here. I'm gonna go for citadels, I think, because that will allow us to really defend in depth when the time comes. And sort of something to keep in mind is that the Favarians have loads of these little sleeper stations scattered throughout our empire. That if we go to war with them, suddenly you're all gonna wake up and start causing problems. But we've got time before they before we're really going to have to go to war. Hang on, where's Yep, alright. And we're still, completely out of... We still don't have anything that produces rare crystals, which is slightly annoying, because it means that we can't really upgrade our citadels any. But as they stand, they are a pretty useful, thing. Have a slight consumer goods deficit, but we still have plenty in stockpiles. I think...
Incoming transmission.
Oh. The Mystic Order wishes to speak to us. What are they offering? 2 merchants of Pneuma Pops arrive on Kawkusis for 3,500. Yeah, no thanks. I don't think we really need more different species. Alright, we have 2 41k fleets that are sitting here. I think it's time we just destroy them. It is time for them to go
The spirits have granted us new
permanently.
wisdom.
Spirits grant us new wisdom. Yes. The vocational editing. Ancient refineries. Hey, we actually could do with those. Because ancient refineries would allow us to get all consumer goods. Or not all consumer goods, all strategic resources. We could put that on Enox's Gambit. And that would allow us to very easily get things kind of taken care of. How goes upgrading? We do not have Citadel tech, so that's just going to be as good as it gets. We're going to get... I think we're going to get, where's the thing that gives us more, districts on a planet? I could have sworn there was a thing that did that. Tubular refinery. Maybe they removed that. I'm not sure. Orbital shield generator. Stratospheric ionization. Huh. Interesting. I guess there just isn't a thing that does that. We're going to go to an alloy reclamation plant on our industrial worlds. And we're gonna build more civilian industries, I think. Just to kind of keep things moving along. Alright.
Blocker cleared.
Okay, the Bavarians are now once again trying to... They are once again attempting to cause problems. You know what? We're gonna go to this planet. We're gonna go to armies. We're just gonna build an assload of, robotic assault armies of post-Kawkusis. We're just gonna build a ton of those. In fact, these are normal Kawkusis, aren't they? No, they are now robotic assault armies as well. Okay. I was wondering if it's like, are those like the last organic ones we have? No, they're not. Game takes that into consideration. Alright. That's about done. Good. And this is going to be our shield thing. So yeah, this will just kill that as soon as the war starts, hopefully. It's slightly annoying if those are still here, even after all this, but... unless maybe there's a way to, like, say, nah, fuck off? No, it seems that these are just permanent so long as the Empire exists. We're just gonna let the sun swallow it. I doubt that has anything useful on it. So... I guess, prospective audience at home, place your bets. What do you think the endgame crisis is going to be? My bet is going to be the Preference Scourge, and they're just going to, like, spawn basically right on top of us and kill us within, like, 50 years. Entirely possible. What else? I mean, what else would kind of suck? Unbidden. Although we're not really... we'll have to see about that. Don't know. We'll have to see how things go. I mean, we are a very big synth empire, so maybe, like... Maybe we'd have to worry about the contingency, but...
Council agenda
I'm not sure. I mean, it's not like these things are weighted anymore. Oh, hey. Look. It's Omicron Persei. Are 8 planets? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 6. No, there were only 6. Damn. I guess there were 8, and then we had to, blow 2 of them up. Okay, so we want... Can we build... How many of these can we build per planet? Okay, we can build 1 of these per planet, but... That will at least mean we get more, more... What's it called? It probably also means our, our, production of minerals is going to go through the floor if we're constantly having to upkeep all that. One thing that I still don't get... How are the Iribots? Oh no, they're not anymore. At one point they used to be a vassal to another empire up here, but I'm not sure how they managed that. But I guess after the Khan came through, it ended that relationship. Now that we can make a penal world and a resort world, I think... What should we do? You know what? We're going to colonize... No, you know what? We're going to first terraform this planet to make it a continental world. And we're going to I think, terraform this planet to be a... Actually, no, this one we can make a Gaia world, so you know what? We're just going to colonize it. 100 species only? Oh, jeez. We need you guys. Post-Kawkusis is going to be an urban world. We're going to colonize it. It's going to be called, what shall our... We're going to call it, Enox's Rest. Okay. There we go. And then once this gets terraformed, what we'll do, we'll turn that into a prison world. And we'll use that to help reduce crime across the Empire. And then, you know what? I'm just going to let the Favarians do whatever the hell they feel like, because I doubt they're going to be able to do anything to actually affect us from here on out. They are not nearly strong enough to be able to really pose a threat, and constantly fighting their
Spaceborne creature encountered.
constantly fighting with their Federation is just going to be a massive pain in the ass. So I think, well, I mean, I say that I want to take down the DAAR. I think the DAAR can stand to be usurped slightly, but at the very least, if we do that, we'll be able to, are we improving our relations with these guys? You know, we should probably improve our relationship with these guys. Because I want the DAAR to be gone. Yeah, we put down another branch office on Fevnor. Hooray. Okay, explore that system, please. We need to find a path to them. And apparently these guys are, Wait, is this the first we're hearing from them? Another child. Know that we are... Yeah, sure, our meeting is truly a blessing. Hang on, is this the first we've heard from these guys? Oh, it's these guys. Oh, alright. Well, that's kind of annoying. No, I need to, find a way through here. Stormbound has returned. We really don't have time for this. Oh great, so it was a ghost ship made of bones. Large sections of propulsion were clearly shattered by space debris. The vessel should have been dead in space. Oh boy. It's a Tempestari all over again. Yeah, we don't have time for this. Just quit bringing it up every time you see it. We get it. Right. I think when... What's currently going on with the Galactic Senate? Charter workers' rights, huh? Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I want to get rid of these guys. I mean, we're not going to have much of a... Hang on. I'm going to tell the offensive squadrons to, Man, why are so many people, like, suddenly opening their borders to me? Is it just because people like me, or is it for some other reason? Couldn't tell ya. I think in the meantime, I should probably start working on ascending some of these planets. Because... yeah, that would probably help a bit, wouldn't it?
Situation log updated. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright. What exactly is that doing for us, out of curiosity? Oh, besides apparently just, like, massively increasing our... oh yeah, that'll do it. Alright, well that helped with dealing with that. Refit standards? Yep. Get us more, get us more of that. Oh. Wait. Did people suddenly... that's weird. Suddenly everybody, like, decided to open borders to me. I wonder why, because they don't... they still don't like me very much. I guess maybe they're just not outright hostile anymore. Simultaneously...
Spaceborne creature
Let's just see how
encountered.
things are going. Meanwhile... oh, wow, okay, rare crystals currently, like, through the roof. Good, 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 good. In that case, you know what, we're just gonna start building hyper relays in all of our systems. Because we need to get hyper relays built. Because that will massively help us with the process of getting our fleets moved around. Oh hey, here's where some of the void worms are coming out of.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
Not exactly the greatest thing in the world.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
Like just kind of looking around because like we're starting to have like a very large view of the galaxy. For most of the game, we've been kind of confined to this little bubble here, but we're starting to see a lot more as time goes on. And honestly, this place is kind of a mess. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so curious as to what the hell happened here with the yeah, like this. In case you're wondering why I'm like so curious about this empire in particular, and it is mainly... oh, hang on, there's another federation going on apparently. These guys are actually like kind of an empire I play a lot in multiplayer. I like forced them and the Favarians to spawn because the Favarians are, for the most part, a creation of my a close friend of mine who also plays this game, and so I guaranteed them to both spawn, thinking that it would at least, you know, keep things interesting. Little did I know I was guaranteeing the spawn of my nemesis through most of this playthrough, and I don't know what the hell is going on here, because like Celestial Eyes here is their home system. I don't know why they decided to randomly abandon their home world, but I'm not gonna question it too hard. What I do know is that alright, so that is how that's going. Alright. Alright. We're just gonna slowly start getting these things kinda...
our science ship is beset by enemies.
oh? What do you mean? Were they attacked by space worms? Yeah, they were. Alright. Favarian Cartel also set up yet another branch office. Yay! Man, this is quite the doldrum of things, isn't it? Almost kind of hope the endgame crisis kicks off relatively soon, although considering the mid-game has only just really happened, kind of doubt that that's going to be the case.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Who knows? Increase leader's starting skill. Yeah, may as well. Probably not going to be hiring too many more leaders throughout the game. Are we still device bound? I King, Inspire Commander. They are. Yeah, they're still apparatus bound. They're immortal, but I don't get that, actually. That is really funny. But at least they're quite a good character. And they fancy shade of orange too. If you look at that, oh no, yeah, the Empress is a lovely shade of safety orange. It's very nice. Apparently, they're 77 years old. I don't actually believe that, given that maybe it just stopped counting up when they reached 77, because I was about to say, they, like, took the throne at, like, 20-something, and are now, like, it's, you know, been, about 200 years since the start of the game, so I doubt they're only 77 years. Maybe it stopped counting after they were put in the chair. That is entirely possible. Oh, hey, the Bavarians are actually, like, causing problems for these guys. I just noticed. May actually, see a bit of a thing here. Much longer until this is done. Oh man, that's like gonna take ages. Alright. Once it's done, at least our crime problem should be relatively taken care of. Though, to be fair, our crime problem is kind of already taken care of. I doubt they're going to cause us too much grief. Need commercial nexus. Honestly, just more commercial zones would be kind of nice. Those. Fevnor can have more of these.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh yeah, we got 2,000 alloys from the Salvagers Guild, which admittedly not the most amazing thing. But we'll take it anyways. Oh hey, now we have that. Oh, now you're giving me synthetic crystal plants. God damn it. I think I'll take mechanical modification points. The chameleon field has been exposed. Interesting. Where is our science vessel? We should get on that. I wish I paid attention to where it was. Yeah, ancient tomb. Alright, you. Get on that. You're gonna go do that, right? Yep, okay. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so... yeah, I think that last war we were in kind of really screwed these guys over, and with that, I might be able to vassalize it. Can a vassal be the Galactic Custodian? I mean, even if, for whatever reason, they could, they'd be my vassal. They would have to obey me. So, it's not much of a option for them, is it? Or, you know what? Well, no, because they're already in a federation. Most everybody in this area is in a federation already. I was gonna say we could just federate and then set myself up to always be the leader of a federation, but alright. Yep, that's done. Okay. So we're gonna go to you build a hyper relay, you build hyper relay. You build. Guessing you built the hyper relay there. Build another hyper relay there. You build a hyper relay to here. We're just gonna kind of slowly converge everything onto. Yeah, we're just gonna slowly converge everything onto wonder, can you like cancel terraforming once you it has occurred to me. Yeah, cancel that. We don't really need it because it's supposed to be a hellhole. Post Kawkusis. Yeah, they have 98% habitability here anyways. It's gonna be another urban world. We're gonna call it Enox's. I'm gonna try to spell penitence. Penitence? Yeah, we're just gonna call it something else. Obedience. This shall be the price of obedience. Or at least this shall be the, or you learn obedience. You hear that, Favarians? You act out of line, and, it's not gonna be good for you. Yeah. This may be a, slightly shorter than average episode, depending on how I end up editing the footage of the last couple episodes. I apologize in advance if it is, but usually I find that when I do bulk records like this, the last episode tends to either run really long or run kind of short. So that's just kind of how things go. I would like to at least get some kind of, some kind of, big thing to happen, but, you can't force random. But, we do have our new, our new opponent set on the, galactic stage. And then once we get them taken care of, like, assuming a crisis doesn't hit before we actually mobilize our fleets, we should be able to take them on relatively easily. Apparently our leader is leveled up. Gonna make them slippery. Lovely. And I think we're actually going to we have like all of these. That makes me think we can probably stand to go to our stations, so we can upgrade all of them. We're gonna make the barricade class. Yep. Hold on, I did see that, I did see that. Just give me a minute. In fact, oh geez, we can actually get, like, a lot of these things upgraded. Which I will definitely do, just to get all this, kind of surprised by how, Alright. What do we find? The mausoleum. The structure appears to be a gigantic mausoleum or necropolis dating back around 100,000 years. There are no signs of previous looters, so the structure may have been untouched since the chameleon field was erected. The structure's first chamber is accessible, but an impenetrable door blocks any further progress. Large alien glyphs, untranslated, have been carved into the wall above the door. Interesting. We found an ancient tomb untouched for hundreds of thousands of years. I wonder what's inside. And, yes. Alright, so we're gonna get all this stuff, like, kinda figured out. In fact, I don't think this will really give us any new... We may as well just... Alright.
Council agenda available.
Hey, machine modification points, excellent. And oh hey, did we finally get fucking engineering research support? Nice. If we go to our species, we can now create a template of our species. Suppressed. What on earth does this mean? Cannot be employed as elite or specialist pups. Oh, okay, so it's like nerve stapled but for robots. Efficient processors, better job efficiency. Domestic protocols can be employed in servant jobs if under AI servitude. What do we have that's like particularly trading algorithms, waterproof, emotion emulators? Oh, that'd be kind of nice to have. Just to kind of become a bit more luxurious, decadent. We could like remove decadent. Nah, well, you know, I may actually refrain from doing that, just because, things. I don't know. Great template. What can we do with our robots? I mean, the robots don't really matter all that much on account of, we, like, do anything to these guys? We can modify some of these species, but I don't really see much of a point, because they're not our main pops. Like, we go to our demographics of our empire, most of them are the, post-Kawkusis. And then apparently, Spuxalak and Nubaul are, like, the second highest demographics. But for the most part, it's not really that big a deal. Oh, did it accidentally... God damn it, I was wondering what was taking them so long. Hang on. Decline, hang on, we're gonna... I feel like such a fucking idiot for not... Okay. I was wondering what was taking these damn things so long. Okay, hang on. Can we get now... Colonize planet.
Construction complete.
Okay, yeah. Like, can we
Construction
colonize
complete.
planet?
Construction complete.
It's gonna be...
Construction complete.
Which one is this gonna be? This was gonna be the...
Construction complete.
No, geez, I'm gonna pause that while I think about these things. This one was gonna be Enox's Rest. Okay. And then... This one... was going to be Colonized Planet. This one... is going to be... Obedience. And I did actually... it doesn't matter, as long as I colonize.
Construction complete.
I feel like such an idiot for not... I've done that, I think, with like almost every colony we've established on some of these planets in this campaign.
Our faith to a new
So I couldn't
world.
remember what I want this to be an urban world. There we go. In obedience, that's also going to be an urban world. Can we, like, set it to be a... No, actually, I want you to be a fortress world. On paper, at least for now. Okay. You...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Build a hyper relay. Thank you. You build hyper relay. Build. Okay, that's a hyper relay there. So build hyper relay here. You build hyper relay towards there. Okay. Nope. Not that. Don't open that yet. Or don't open that again. Chemical Bliss Living Standard. Maybe we'll just roll things. We have opened the first chamber. The alien glyphs above the door have been translated. I am Zarklon, the Guardian Maztar, the prophet of Zva. He who felled Satana. I gave up everything to save a galaxy awash with spite and hatred. Proceed, if you are worthy. After coming through the first chamber for anything of interest, archaeologists discovered a tiny concealed wall panel. When pressed, the ancient door rumbled open. The second chamber can now be accessed. And what is beyond the second chamber? I think will have to be saved for next episode, because I am running out of things to say and not much is happening. So, besides, you know, kind of building infrastructure, which is the most exciting of things. It's like, look, we all played Mass Effect or, you know, read, you know, fucking, like, Dune, just to hear about, that actually, you know what, that last one's probably not a great, I was gonna say, we all, like, enjoy Warhammer 40,000 because we love, sorry, I'm, like, squeaking in my chair, we totally, like, read 40k lore to hear about what, like, the Imperium's infrastructure policy is and how they, like, build highways on, planets. Because that is totally what that setting is about. But anyways, I'm gonna probably stop recording and I'll edit all this footage tomorrow. But I hope, when you see this, that you're having a good day, and you continue to have a good day after watching this. Because you watched this to the end, right? No, that's a tall ask, even for me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.